Top 10 types of restaurants introverted men like when dating. 1. Quiet, cozy cafes perfect for real conversation without yelling across a table. It feels intimate without pressure, like a soft launch into connection. Why it works. Introverted men regulate energy internally. Loud environments force them to constantly filter noise, movement, and people, which drains focus from the person they're with. What signals? He values presence over performance. He wants to listen, not impress. He's comfortable with pauses and thoughtful silence, dating dynamic. Conversation flows naturally. Eye contact feels safe. There's no rush to fill space, which allows emotional depth to surface organically. 2. Small, family-owned restaurants. These spots feel grounded and authentic. Introverted men appreciate places that don't try too hard, just good food and calm energy. Why it works. These spaces feel human, predictable, and emotionally neutral. There's less social comparison and fewer distractions. What it signals. He prefers substance over status. He doesn't need validation from crowds. He values intention and authenticity, dating dynamic. You're not competing with music, servers rushing, or surrounding tables. It feels like the world shrinks down to just the two of you. 3. Bookstore cafes or literary cafes. Books act as social buffers. If there's a pause, it feels thoughtful, not awkward. Silence is allowed, even respected. Why it works? Books create an ambient permission for introspection. Silence feels intelligent instead of awkward. What signals? He's reflective and mentally curious. He values depth, ideas, and inner worlds. He's okay with slow-burning attraction, dating dynamic. Conversation naturally shifts to values, stories, and perspectives. Even quiet moments feel meaningful rather than tense. 4. Low-key sushi bars, often quieter than most restaurants. Plus, watching sushi being made gives something to focus on without breaking the flow of conversation. Why it works. Sushi culture emphasizes calm, precision, and minimalism, qualities introverted men instinctively gravitate toward. What signals? He appreciates intentional craftsmanship. He likes controlled, orderly environments. He's observant rather than loud, dating dynamic. Watching the sushi being prepared gives shared focus, reducing pressure to constantly talk while still feeling connected. 5. Ramen shops or noodle houses. The vibe is casual, not showy. Introverted men like places where enjoyment doesn't require attention. Why it works. Warm food triggers comfort and relaxation. The environment is casual, but not chaotic. What signals? He values comfort over image. He wants you relaxed, not impressed. He prefers genuine enjoyment, dating dynamic. The experience feels grounding. It lowers social defenses and makes conversation more natural and honest. 6. Wine bars. Wine bars encourage listening instead of performing. Perfect for emotional depth without overstimulation. Why it works. Wine bars encourage slow pacing and listening. They reward attention rather than stimulation. What signals? He enjoys emotional nuance. He's intentional with time and energy. He prefers depth over intensity, dating dynamic. Conversations become layered, stories, emotions, subtle flirting, without needing loud theatrics. 7. Nature-adjacent restaurants. Nature lowers social pressure. Introverted men open up more when there's something peaceful to look at besides people. Why it works? Nature regulates the nervous system. Introverted men open up when they don't feel trapped in artificial stimulation. What signals? He's grounded and reflective. He values peace and emotional safety. He wants connection without pressure, dating dynamic. Pauses feel peaceful, not awkward. Being quiet together feels bonding instead of uncomfortable. 8. Authentic ethnic restaurants. They value culture, depth, and curiosity over hype. It signals thoughtfulness in the choice. Why it works. These spaces prioritize culture and food over hype and attention. What signals? He's curious and thoughtful. He values lived experience over trends. He's not chasing social validation, dating dynamic. Conversation shifts toward shared discovery rather than performance. The experience feels intentional and personal. 9. Breakfast or brunch spots, there's no expectation of romance theatrics. Just good conversation and comfort food. Why it works. Morning dates reduce romantic pressure. There's no expectation of escalation. What it signals. He wants to know you, not just impress you. He's emotionally grounded. He's comfortable with simplicity, dating dynamic. The energy is light, open, and honest. It feels like two people getting to know each other without masks. 10. Minimalist or hidden gem, restaurants. Introverted men love places that feel discovered, not advertised. It feels personal, intentional, and safe. Why it works. Minimalism reduces cognitive overload. Introverted men think clearer when the environment isn't screaming for attention. What it signals. He's intentional and observant. He values privacy. He prefers meaningful experiences, dating dynamic. It feels like something shared, not displayed. The date becomes about connection, not external validation.